Angry guy here, and women are furious. Men are refusing to play their games and are becoming password bros instead. Women are furious. Men are refusing to play their games and are becoming password bros instead. What did they expect? I mean, women have been, deciding that they are masculine. They don't need no man. I am Miss Independent Woman. I'm a strong black woman. And, we now see that men are walking away from Western society, walking away from Western women, going overseas and getting themselves new lives with Filipino wives or wherever they choose, Thailand, Eastern Europe, Africa, South America. It's better than the West. Let's go ahead and jump into this video and see exactly how women are responding to this.
Wait, say what you just said again?
I think the dishwasher's broken. There's still stuff in here.
Really? Let me see your hand. Does that hurt?
No.
Let me see the other one. Does that hurt?
No.
I think our dishwasher's fine.
Open the door, Amy.
Okay, I don't have a key on.
Who's here? So how long you been messing around with my wife?
What you mean?
What do you mean what I mean? No. You want me to...
Bro, oh my gosh, look how old this woman is. Nah, y'all, this ain't right. Guys, you remember, oh my God, y'all, Tyrone, nah, this ain't real. Bro, this ain't real. Oh my gosh, Tyrone did not just step out that door. Y'all, and how old is this woman? Is has to be in her 50s, pushing 60. No, man. Nah, bro. No. No, this is no, we're crossing over into the twilight. This is like fourth wall breakthrough. I mean, it's like, these types of things are happening. No, dude, Tyrone literally walked out on this man, like step to me. What, bro? No. This man really came out here like he thought he was doing like he's entitled. My goodness, I can't believe Tyrone is so brave. I can't believe he is so bold. This is like a New York City rat. This is like a New York City rat. Guys, if you all don't know, you're in the subway in New York City, and these New York City rats are the size of pigeons, bigger than pigeons, and like they'll fight you. They'll jump out at you. They'll attack you. You step up to one of them, they'll stand there and just look at you, and they'll look at you like, who the hell do you think you are? This is my house, right? This is my subway, and you come into my subway, and I allow you into my subway, and you think you're gonna come in here and act any way you like? All right, because I'll throw hands right now, guys. A New York City rat will throw hands with you. Listen to me. This is not a game. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not being comical. I'm trying to be a little comical, but I'm being real. I'm being so honest. A New York City rat will throw hands with you. All right, and some of y'all thinking, say that I'll get that. I know I'm gonna beat him. No. All right. You'll walk out there missing part of your calf, with like hepatitis, rabies, all kinds of stuff, and that rat is there just laughing at you like, yeah, I told you not to mess with me, but you didn't listen, huh? Now look at you, huh? You sorry. And listen to me, and he's gonna be there chilling and laughing at you, and his people are gonna be there laughing at you. Bunch of these New York City rats are gonna get together laughing at you as they taking you out on a stretcher after he done fixed you up, after he just whooped you, huh? After you just got whooped by a New York City rat. Tyrone is a New York City rat. This man just walked out of that room. Like, what's up, bro? What up, Playboy? My gosh, I can't believe this.
Are you in love?
She belongs to the street.
I am absolutely convinced that men don't actually want relationships. Like, men want their lives as it is. They want to go about their day exactly as it is, do whatever they would normally do, and just want somebody there when it's convenient for them, or, for the things they want to do.
Absolutely. Women have to enter a man's frame, his world, in order for it to work in intersexual dynamic.
Let me tell y'all right now, those of you going to the Philippines, when I talk about, starting new lives with a Filipino wife, you're not doing that right away. All right, you're gonna spend some time. Because you go over there, you're gonna find women who want to marry you right away. No, you're gonna what you're gonna do is you're gonna get yourself a cycle of different women. All right, you're gonna go through a cycle of women, so you're not gonna just attach yourself to one woman. You're gonna have a steady flow of women coming in and out of your life, and trust me, you won't be lonely. You can have a steady girlfriend that's at your place every night, if you want it to be like that. Although you can have a different girl in your bed every night. All right, every night you have a different girl. All right, Monday this girl, Tuesday, and it works out better that way, because when you have women to choose from, it's like it's more difficult for them to have an attitude. Because once a woman starts to get comfortable, that's when she starts to get an attitude. That's when she starts to become more demanding. But when you are a scarcity to her, when you are scarce to a woman, that's when she's going to be on her P's and Q's. She's going to make sure to be there when you want her to be there, and she knows that you have options. This is something that's absolutely crazy about Western women. Western women are there. You've got women who have children in the West, and they're saying things like, a high value man, they deserve $1 million. They want a millionaire, and a high value man should be able to take care of a baby, so take care of a child. So they don't understand that. And I was watching Fresh and Fit, and Fresh and Fit was like, what is it that men with money, high value men have? All right, they have options. So why would they go and get themselves a woman who has a child and is doing OF? Why would a man do that to themselves? Like think about that. Okay, why would a man who has value and money go and get himself a woman with a high body count and tons of student loan debt? That doesn't make any sense. And that's why these women go on the attack when you start talking about body count now, because they're like, oh, you're a low value man if you want a woman that doesn't have a high body count. What? You're a low value man if you think about a woman's body count? No, what it is that that men don't want a woman that's been with a bunch of other men. So what you're trying to do is shame men for having standards. Guys, that's ridiculous. Guys, this is like, women are literally trying to shame men now for having any standards whatsoever. A man must have zero standards. Guys, if a man has no standards, then he's not a high value man. Think about it very carefully. If you are a man, you can have money, you can have lots of money, but you can behave like a low value man because you have no standards. High value men have standards. So what these women are trying to do is they're trying to turn these men. They want beta males with money. They want beta males that have tons of money. Like you rarely run into these guys. I'm gonna say they're not out there, but you rarely run into them. Like Ciara, she got one of those. But this was a guy that was going to the church, and he was into God and all this other nonsense. And Ciara. For those of you that don't know, she was she's a singer. She went and became like a born-again virgin, born-again Christian, born-again virgin, and God washed all of that away. And then this simp went and married her, and she was talking, and she's there presenting herself like she's a Christian, like she's a born-again virgin. She literally was calling it that, and how sacred her relationship is, and she will not fornicate out of marriage. And I'm like, what? But you've been around Hollywood. Even Bow Wow hit it. Like, bro, what is wrong with you? All right, and you've got these dudes putting her on a pedestal. All right, there was a time when people, like, guys, I'm telling y'all how bad it is. There was a time when the women today that are like on this pedestal, like, people guys just didn't even pay attention to these women. Like, dudes were like, she's nothing special. It's insane. And the reason why this has happened are because of the SIMPs. Yeah. Are because of the SIMPs. And I'm going to be honest with you, it seems like YouTube doesn't even want you to talk about them anymore. Because Twitch, for example, you can't say the word SIMPs on Twitch anymore. And it seems like YouTube is going in the same direction. Like, they don't want you talking about them, because these are the people that are bringing in the money. These are the people that are paying for Twitch. These are people that are paying for OnlyFans. And you now have gamer girls all over YouTube, popping up left and right on YouTube. And, these are the same dudes. Like, for example, I'm on Spawncast. I'm checking out Spawncast. I made a video about her, Josie. And like she's there talking, you guys saw the video I made, some of y'all remember, and she's there on this whole feminist agenda, and and the people said it, like Josie Simpson in the chat, like she immediately had like a group of simp warriors popping up ready to I said the word. Yeah, she immediately had a group of these people in the chat, these guys, the SIMPs, popping up in the chat and like ready to go to war for her. But the thing is, like, these guys are not really masculine, because I'll tell you straight up, Destiny is not throwing hands. Destiny is not throwing hands. All right, that's the real truth. Like these SIMPs, most of them are not throwing hands. They're internet warriors, but like as soon as it's time, like, oh, you're in person, like, let's go, bro, let's go. And they're nowhere to be found. Like, these are not masculine men. These men are just playing a game. They think it's a big game, and these women are using these men for this purpose, but these dudes aren't real. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying these videos, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications to never miss another video again, and also like the video so that YouTube knows that you're enjoying the content and you want to see more videos from me. I mean, guys, this is what we're really dealing with. These modern day women thought this was a game, and they didn't know how serious it was. They didn't know how real it was. Guys are tired of the nonsense. Guys don't want to play this game anymore. Men are sick and tired. Men are walking away from Western society and Western women. They're going MWA, men walking away, and that's really what's up. And I'm so honest. I'm being so honest with you guys that these women, they're getting furious. They're like, oh, the guys don't want to behave the way we want them to behave anymore. They're not. They're blah blah blah. Guys are tired. They want their peace, and they don't have to put up with this. They don't have to put up with the nonsense. Female nature is real. Guys, listen to me. A lot of you guys right now that are listening to my videos, when I'm talking about getting married, you don't have to rush to get married, or you never have to get married. You can find yourself a nice chick in another country, set her up in a cottage, build a cottage for like a couple. You're not spending. It won't cost like $1,000, $500, $1,000. You can build a house over in the Philippines. Less than that, even less than that. A house. I'm talking about an actual house. All right, you can build like an actual house for her. It's nothing special. All right, and you can set her up in there, and she will be just fine. She will be just fine. Have a baby. You can have your baby with her. Go visit her. You can stay there, stay with her, or whatever, whenever you want to. And you have women all over the place, and you have children all over the place. That's really how you do it. All right, and they can't come at you for that kind of crazy child support that they're doing in America. Send her $300. You can send her $300 a month. Send her $300 a month to take care of your kid, and then go see her when you want to. That's really how it is. That's really how it is. And she doesn't. She's not going out. She's not working. That money. Well, that's more than enough money for her to live very comfortably. $300 a month with your kid. That's more than enough money for her to live very comfortably. All right. Build her a small house. Set it up. Set it up. Set it up. Give her the necessities that she needs in there. Furnish it for her, and she'll live comfortably in there. She'll be very grateful. Send her $300 a month. With that money, she will be able to buy all the food that she wants. She will not be in need for food. All right, $300 a month. She will not be in need for food. She can buy all the food she needs. Okay, because she lives there, so she knows how to shop. Okay. So she will be living. She'll have everything she needs. She can buy her food. She can pay for her cell phone. She can pay for her cell phone. She can pay for her internet connection. She'll have everything she needs in there. Everything. And she'll be living just fine. I'm being very honest. And her family can come and visit her. Her family can stay with her. I don't give a damn. And you can travel and do what you have to do. But you're not going to be set up like being taken advantage of. Just being so honest.
A woman cannot lead. The man must be the leader, because men lead and women follow. Also, yes, women want the relationships. Men typically go into it with a sex drive. We're sexually attracted to you. Now, if you can add value after the sex happens immediately to try to make us want to put you in a relationship and give you what you want, since you ultimately gave us what we want, which is the sex, then we can consider that. But that's the thing. Men don't wake up, or they don't dream when they're children and say, man, I can't wait to get married. Because we all know women wear white because it's their wedding, and men wear black because it's their funeral.
So if a guy's, let's say he's being vulnerable, he cries in front of you,
Okay, that's fine. What's wrong with that?
Do you guys? Yeah, I was gonna ask that too. Do you guys really care if a man cries in front of you?
Let's
we
be honest,
care?
ladies. Let's be honest.
Do we care? Like,
Do you-
what do you mean?
Yes,
do we
like
care?
you care.
Do we
Yes.
care?
Like,
Like, is it?
It's a wrong.
Basically,
Will you
yeah, like it's
lose
a wrong
respect for
thing.
him? Yes or no?
No.
Stop the cap.
Why would I lose respect for a man if they're
Oh.
Because it shows weakness, and women don't like non-masculine.
Anyway, guys, that's all I have for you. I'm done with this one. You know, these women are furious. You know, they're complaining about men. They're complaining that guys are walking away. They're complaining that guys are not giving them the chance. You know, they're not doing the things they want them to do. They're not putting in the effort that they used to put in. Bro, men have options. Men want peace, and women have disrupted the natural flow of peace for men. So what are men doing? Men are walking away. Men are walking away from Western society, Western women, and if they want a woman, they're going overseas. Men are finding new lives overseas. Men are beginning to explore. And this whole thing about pastor bros being broke boys, y'all, it's like $3,000. If you want to go to the Philippines right now on a round trip, like if you want to book a flight today, it's like $3,000. That's if you can even get a flight. All right? It's expensive. I was looking at flights to the Philippines, and the cheapest one I could find was like $1,500, and on a terrible airline. On a normal, everyone that was like one, and that was all the way in like August. For other flights, all the other flights are 2,000, 2,500 and above, and that's flying economy. All right, that's all the way in August. That's August, right? This is June to July, August. That's 2 months from now. All right. If you want to book a flight to the Philippines, 2 months from now, all right, it's $2,000 or more. If you want to book a flight today or like tomorrow to the Philippines, oh, it's a minimum of like over $3,000. And these are broke boys. Men who have that kind of money to be able to fly there and fly back and to be able to set up shop over there, that's absolute bullcrap. What men are doing is they're getting their money up and they're going overseas and they're learning how to do remote work and micro jobs so that they can make their money while they're over there. And that's more, and that money goes far. I had one guy say to me, angry. He said to me, I make $60,000 a year, and after taxes, I'm still able to live like a king over here. All right. And he told me that he built like a bungalow for like $28,000. Guys, this man makes $60,000 a year, and after taxes, he was able to find $28,000. This is how much money men are saving living overseas, because you spend a year over there, your cost of living is so damn low that all your money is going into the bank. You live overseas for a couple of years. You're able to work remotely. You have guys who are like computer programmers and work in different fields, and they work and that they can work where they can work online. These guys are saving all of that money. All right. They spend 2-3 years over there. Some of these guys have hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank. Some of these guys will become millionaires because they have so much of that money, that income. They can take that money and reinvest it into a business or a variety of different things. Guys, think about this. Think about this, how crazy this is. If you're worth like $1 million, you have like $1 million or $2 million in the bank, you can literally just live off the interest for the rest of your life in the Philippines or in Thailand or in these other countries. You can live off the interest. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So you have like $2 million in the bank. Let's say you're getting 5% on that money a year, depending on the rate. You know, you're 5% you're getting 5%. You're making 5% on that money every year in interest. All right, depending on what you have that money invested in, let's say mutual funds or whatever. Let's say you're getting a return of 5% a year. 5% is not a lot. 5%, come on, guys. All right. If you're getting 5%, just 5%, you don't have. Let's say on $1 million, that's $50,000 a year. All right, in the Philippines, that's a psychotic amount of money. If you have $1 million and you are getting a return of $50,000 a year on that $1 million, just by having just by how you have it invested in the type of account that you have it in, you could live off that money comfortably and save a portion of it and invest a portion of it. 50 grand in the Philippines. Okay. You are chilling, all right? On 50,000. Let me explain this really carefully. If you have $50,000 a year to live off, 50,000, all right? This is the exact amount. Not, we're not, forget about taxes. $50,000. You can rent the best place. You can rent a house on the beach for $1,000 a month. You can rent a huge place for $1,000 a month. You can rent the best of the best for $1,000 a month if you wanted to. Guys, you really don't have to do that. You can get a nice house for $200, $300 a month, giant house and everything. But if you want to live you can live like we're talking about like a millionaire. $50,000, you can live like a millionaire in the Philippines. You can rent a house on the beach, fully furnished. All right? And you can have your wife or your girlfriend and your kids or whatever in there. And you will live like a king. You will have everything you need. So once you have your laptop, TV, all that stuff paid for. Once you have everything you need, I mean, really, you're not going to be spending much money. Even if you go out to eat, I'm hearing stories like people go out to eat and they spend $10, like the equivalent of $10. They go out to eat and the entire meal is $10. And that's not, guys, when I used to live overseas, I used to spend $5 American dollars, and I would have a huge meal. For $5 American dollars, I would have a huge meal. Or I would go to a steakhouse and I would have 2 steaks with butter, ribeye, and like it would cost me less than, and I would have like what it cost me less than $20, like $15 for 2 giant steaks covered in butter. All right, this is how I used to live. Like, I mean, life was good. Life was good before the pandemic. And one of the biggest problems, one of the biggest mistakes I made, inside, I felt like something was missing. And a lot of guys made this, they said, oh, Angry went off and got a girlfriend. No, but I felt like something was missing in my life. And it was hard because it's like these women, they're still so, the further you get away from the West, the better. I'm just going to tell you, the further you get away from, this is what someone said in the comments as well. The further you get away from the best, the cheaper things get. And I'll even add, the more feminine the women get. Because it's hard. It's hard being, and I'm going to be honest with you. Most guys right now, there's a lot of guys who could never have relationships ever again because they have zero trust in women. And I struggle with that. But I don't want that for guys. You just have to understand female nature, and you have to know and understand human nature. So, for example, by understanding these things, knowing, like, for example, you go over to the Philippines, you're like, I want to start a business, and you end up losing all your money. Or this girl or you're dealing with a Filipina, and she's like, oh my God, she's like, I don't have anywhere to live. I need you to, I don't have anywhere to live, and I'm going to be in a ton of trouble. You have nowhere to live suddenly? Oh, well, sorry, miss me with that. All right? Don't believe her. Oh, like, guys, these people will make up all kinds of fanatical stories, but they'll present themselves as kind and all. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of kind people, but they can't do nothing for you. And a lot of these people who present themselves as kind and helpful, oh, I'll help you for nothing. They're not helping you for nothing. They're trying to get in with you so they can extract everything from you. All right? I had to learn these things all on my own, traveling, but I can share this knowledge with you, being a traveler, being a wiser man now. And I can teach you these things so you can go over there and conquer and get what you want. All right? This world operates on psychology. That's another thing. And I have a master's in psychology, a bachelor's in business, master's in psychology, master's in something else. It doesn't matter. All right? Point is, This world operates on psychology. All right, psychology and information. And if you have information and you know how to use psychology, you know how to speak to others, you know how to get what you want. All right, it's about information and psychology. Okay, that's really it. Women are refusing to play. Women are furious. Men are refusing to play their games and are becoming passive bros instead. Are you surprised? I'm not shocked. You shouldn't be shocked. But anyway, guys, let's talk about it in the comments. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA. Ben walking away. And cheers.